Maybe somebody flushed on the evidence. Now to think about it, there was a trail leading to from the press to the bathroom. So let's say, for example, I don't know, maybe a limb got broken off. Like, hypothetically, a limb got broken off. Maybe they could have dragged the limb back to the bathroom. If not, dragged the either this. That two things happen. Somebody died in the bathroom, got dragged to the press, got pressed down. Item number 2. Somebody got pressed down, and the limb came off, maybe, I don't know, part of a torso, I don't know, legs, something heavy, dragged back inside and flushed down the toilet. Those are the two things that I have in mind here. Oh. What? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Damn it. Is that everything? What the fuck happened here? Do you see it? Can you do anything with the toilet? No, we can't. Can't do anything with the toilet. What the fuck happened here? Trace of blood. Let's investigate little by little. A blood stain. Puddle of blood in the center of the room and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Blood stain in the bathroom. There's one thing I want to... Okay. Yo! Do you see that? Do you know what that's from? Do you know what that and that's from? Maki's lab. That is from Maki's lab. And possibly... Fuck, hold on one sec. Let me check that. Small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. A small window. It doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here.
Well,
Suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Yo! Somebody came over to Kaito's room, not room, but I guess to the hangar, to the bathroom, fed him the bag with a crossbow. Back, by the way, from Maki's lab. Crossbow with bolts and whatever the fuck that is. Let's check on that. Is that the same bag? This case. Yo, what's inside the black case over there? It is. As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. What is it? Some kind of weapon? This is a case from before. This is a case from before, right? Large black case to be naturally the toolbox section of the monopad. We need to go over to, when we can, we need to go over to Maki's lab and investigate to see if she is missing a case of her own there. Because if I remember from that one cinematic we just saw, she had 3 on a table. And now there should be 2 if this is the same thing, by the way. This is the same thing. Granted, there's a crossbow there, and crossbow bolts makes me think this is the same bag. The only... Okay. Call it right now. Somebody, possibly Maki, nothing known yet, but possibly Maki, took the bag, fed it through to Kaito, loaded up with a crossbow on, broken down crossbow, and since Kaito is able to put it together, he was just able to put it together. He learned from Maki anyway. With bolts, and whatever that liquid is, and use that to either attack Okichi or Kokichi. Use that to kill Kaito if he did kill Kaito? Something's going on. Something's fucking going on. That is the same crossbow though. I remember that. Crossbow. This is... Yep. One of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Go. Let's go over here. Crossbow arrows. And they're covered in blood. And arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total. And blood in all of them. What is this? What happened here? 3 arrows have been added to the toolbox section of the monopad. And that, whatever that is. Come on! You're kidding me. You're kidding me. No. I refuse to believe that is just poison with a conveniently placed smidge mark on the top of the label, right on the top of the label above poison, right on the bottom label above poison, and on the side. There's no way that's fucking poison. There is no way that is fucking poison. That is no way. Look how conveniently everything's blocked off except for the thing poison. Either the game thinks I'm an idiot, or the game is just like, let's just make it easier. Let's go ahead and just show the poison section. I'm calling right now. There's some sort of bullshit happening here. There's some sort of bullshit. There's no way they could just be like, oh, we're just gonna leave smudge mark here, here, and there to just show the poison in the middle. I'm betting there's something's behind the poison, the actual poison like smudges. I'm telling you. Small pot in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty. Sorry if I'm getting a little hyper. Just I'm noticing things. I'm starting to put it all together a little bit here in my head. Like I've seen this before. Maybe it has blood all over it. Can't read it completely. See? Can see the word poison.
Could it be?
If it's poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know what brought this here. Definitely has something to do with the case. Small empty bottle has been added to the tubular section of monopad. Finished investigating the bathroom. There's more clues than I thought there'd be. One in particular concerning. Why is a crossbow from Maki's lab in here? Somebody, Maki. Oh god, we need to talk to Maki. We need to talk to Maki. I'm betting you right now. Maki found a way to get into, or get at least close to the window and feed the bag through to Kaito. But why would she do that? And why is the bottle of poison as well? Unless she wanted for Kaito to kill Okichi. Maki, what is going on here? I'm getting a little suspicious of Maki right now. 3 bloody arrows. Arrows are definitely for the crossbow. Why are they all 3 bloodied? And the bottle of poison. What could it be used for? Is that a bottle of poison? Because it doesn't look like a bottle of poison with the smudge marks on top and bottom. Still so much I don't know. Case looks like it's going to be tricky. Oh, it's going to be tricky, alright. It's going to be tricky as hell. Is that everything we can find here? Yeah, it's everything. Aside from the monitor. I'm supposed to find. Can I do anything with the monitor? Can I slap it around? I can't. I was able to slap that though. Interesting enough. Don't think there's anything else supposed to slap here, so I'm not gonna try even. It's whatever. Okay, so these things over here. I don't like it. I don't like any of this. I don't like any of this. Somebody definitely fed the bag over to Kaito from the window. They put the crossbow, disassembled crossbow, because they probably knew that he could assemble it, or did he know he could assemble it? Come on, right now we need to talk to Maki about this. Maki could have fed the crossbow over to Kaito. She probably also fed the bottle in the. She probably put the bottle in the bag as well and fed it to Kaito. I'm pretty certain. And then Kaito used that to attack Okichi? Maybe? Can't believe we can't investigate the toilet. I was pretty sure somebody would try to hide evidence in the toilet. I mean, industrial toilet like that? Oh, I don't know why not. That's all I can investigate here in the hangar. I still question the truth. Still questions. Truth is far out of reach. Still can't deduce who the victim is. Any more clues? I should investigate out the areas. Should start with the area around the hangar. Okay, so I guess we can go outside now. I think that's everything we investigated here, right? Hopefully. We'll come back if anything. If anything needed. Hello, Kibo. The alarm system is off. Must still be affected by the electro bomb.
Alright.
Should investigate the place thoroughly. Must be some clues around here. Can I investigate the actual alarm? Investigate the hangar shutter. Does that go and put me inside? Oh. Hangar shutter. The security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it if you get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm will go off around the entire area. We have to use electro bomb to disable the sensor in the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it's called electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with the electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any electronic device within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but only have 3 of them. So you need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs in total. One was thrown by Maki. What about the other 2? Electro bombs have been added to the tubular section of the monopad. That's how we're able to get inside the hangar by using the electro bomb to get inside. Let's investigate this here. Shut operation panel. See how there's scratches there? I am pretty certain what ended up happening, possibly, is that when the things were shut down, right? Possibly. what are they called again? Exiles. Remember when we first ran into here to do the raid and stuff? We saw the exiles were shut down, and Monokuma was nowhere to be found. So I'm guessing Monokuma would try to get in here or something. Maybe he slashed at the thing. I don't know. I don't see why there's a reason for him not for him to do so. He would know the password. He'd be able to just enter the password. Maybe he tries slashing toward this thing. The control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electric hammer, so it doesn't operate. So it's not operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? Looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could it be? Wait, how were they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You'll turn off the alarm before you can even get close. How did the person who did get near the control panel? Yeah, that's a weird thing. Who scratched it? Oh, how were they able to do so without setting off the alarm? So to keep it working. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
I was a bit worried. Glad you're feeling better. There was something I need to ask Kibo.
Hey!
Kibo, before you went to the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. Try to talk to him on your own? Yeah, that's when you tried to talk to, Kokichi, right? I'm sorry. Thought it'd be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How'd it go? Give me a sec. It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Yes, since we were in a hurry, I told you only about the exile's return to the hangar. Oh yeah, he noticed an exile return to the hangar.
Okay.
He said the exiles could pass through the alarm system and bury to the hangar.
Yes.
Never imagined something like this would happen, so I did mention it before. Imagine. Before I saw the exiles, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone?
I
saw Himiko. Himiko? Wait, what?
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
Yo! Himiko's holding the black bag. Looks like the same black bag that had a crossbow in it. It was found in the bathroom. Same one from Maki's lab. Himiko. Wow. Hold on. Why did Himiko bring Kaito the crossbow? Wait. I was pretty sure it would be Maki, if anything. Right? I'm pretty certain it would have been Maki. But why is Himiko bringing him the bag? Himiko, what are you doing?
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag. A black bag? At
the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. Until she came back later, I didn't think much of it.
But...
After seeing her reacting to this morning, it started to get a little suspicious. What? What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at the time?
Well...
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. She brought Kaito the bag? Why? Has to be. The black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, it's a little off topic, Shuichi, but...
Huh?
What is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to electrobomb.
But...
It was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction such as hay fever.
Which means...
So it could have been affected to human the same way. Being a robot has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Right, that must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Kibo's account has been added to Turbo Section Monopad. Okay. Let's go investigate on those things over there. Let's go check this out here. If you can. There's a bathroom window. There's hangers on the window. It's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
It means the only way to get into the hangar is through the shutter. Is there anything wrong? That's about all I have. That's about all I was concerned with the hangar.
But...
Gotcha. So
okay.
we gotta keep searching. Maki's lab and my lab. Oh, whoops, my bad. Thought we were just saying the same text before. Our place must still yield clues are Maki's lab and my lab. Crossbow in the bathroom. Bottle of poison. We need to investigate those leads.
Alright.
Should also inspect the 3 exiles that were protecting Monokuma. How were they protecting them in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. Anything around here? No, close to that, there's nothing. Let's go to the exit cells right now and see if we can investigate them a little bit. They were found like this, and they weren't guarding Monokuma. So I feel like they might have been shut down or something, right? Anything corner here? Nothing. I think so. Cell isn't showing any signs of moving. Kokichi's alive. He can use his remote to control to move them as he pleases. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exit cells, what is that exactly? Does he have because he's a mastermind? That's another thing. I don't know if he's really... Sorry. Who's really the mastermind? He lies a lot about many various things. And he always says that he is a liar. That's the one thing he has always been honest with when he says, "Cause I'm a liar." Remember when, you know what he says his quotes? "Cause I'm a liar." What if he's actually been lying about this whole ultimate thing? That's a wrong thing. What is actually being lying about being the whole ultimate thing? The whole ultimate supreme leader? What if he's just an ultimate liar? Huh. I don't know. I don't know for now. Ready for this? Same thing? Yep, same thing. Nothing in there as well. Same thing? Yep, same thing. Hello? Electro hammer here. But why? It's out of power. Must have been used. But used for what?
Well, you know.
But be careful. Electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. If you use it against the exit cell, it runs out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
If I remember correctly,
If Electro hammer's power is expanded, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Use Electro hammer has been added to the turbo section of Monopad. So what, did somebody come in here use the hammer? Remember the Sadaso yesterday. Excel's protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kichi said he was the mastermind. Excel should have been around him. So why would they still protect Monokuma? And four of them too. Suppose I was caught up thinking about Kokichi. I ignored Monokuma. Talking about him. Pay attention, listen up, take heed, I say. Sorry, that was a weird voice. Monokuma.
And another thing.
It's just, I noticed you came this way last night, Koichi.
huh?
You act no sneaky, weren't ya? Like a teen... Fidget. Like a teenage boy trying to creep into an adult movie section of the video store.
No way!
But you didn't need to sneak around, because the exiles wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey!
What? What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak...
Cuz!
Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone's going there the same.
Wait!
No, not that. I mean, the exiles not attacking us.
Yeah?
Oh, at the time, the exiles were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
Hey,
The movements are more limited now that monocabs aren't around to pilot them.
Huh?
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well...
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So the exiles were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. Further proves that the exiles weren't protecting Monokuma, though it feels like they were holding him hostage instead. But they were focusing on Monokuma?
Hey!
Why are you telling me all this? What's the person controlling you at disadvantage?
Hey,
We're not done talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah?
Even if I put someone at disadvantage, God's trial must always be fair. The person who shared this info with me didn't seem interested in sharing with you guys.
Hey!
So you share it instead. That way, it'd be fair to all the participants. Someone else beside me noticed. Why wouldn't they share this information? So wait, somebody else I don't want to pull this up. Somebody else... Exiles were being controlled by Kokichi remote control, focusing on Monokuma. Momenta more limited now, the Monokubs aren't pilot them. Exiles were on autopilot and directed to only observe me. So they wouldn't even notice us in that particular sense. They would only be able to observe Monokuma. Even if they didn't notice us, they would be programmed to do anything, I guess. So I guess they're on guard duty. Alright. Why wouldn't they share this information? So somebody knew about this, but they didn't share it.
Okay!
That's all I can tell you.
Yeah!
By the way, renting movies is so old school, it's more thrilling to illegally download them.
Psycho Pop!
It's like trying to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath doing sex. Try not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath doing sex. Holy hell. That's pretty intense. Information about exiles could be a clue to solving this case. You should remember this. Exiles protect Monokuma has been added to the double section of Monopad. So somebody came. Okay. Alright. Let's connect some dots here. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing again. Stop it! I'm trying to go to the tubular section. There you go. Exiles protect Monokuma. The day before their body was discovered, the exiles surrounding Monokuma in the courtyard were given commands to observe his movements via the remote control Kokichi had. We have an used electro hammer in a place where the exiles are at, and it's apparently been spent. They run out of power very quickly, and a single use on exile will completely drain the electro hammer. I wonder if somebody used. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. I wonder if somebody used that on the hammer on the exiles because they were only looking at Monokuma and not looking at anybody else. To what are they gonna try to do here? To unlock the hatch and trying to lock for the exile. 2 exiles at the scene of the crime. One was in storage in its cockpit closed. The other was in the middle of the hangar with its hatch open and its cockpit exposed. There's enough space in the cockpit for 1 person. There's an electronic lock in the hatch that only the Monocups can open. But because they were hit with because the lock was damaged, this was unlocked. So I wonder if somebody used the information like Monokuma said, or, you know, the knowledge that these things are supposed to just pilot on or try to go only for whatchamacallit. If these things were supposed to just focus on Monokuma, if somebody smacked one of those things with a hammer, snuck inside, then maybe they rotated out or something, or maybe they controlled it. I don't know if you can actually control it or not. They weren't autopilot, so Monocups could actually control it themselves, but they already have the knowledge on how to control them and everything. I don't think none of us know. You don't have the ultimate inventor either, so that'll be the only reason why the hatch electronic lock would be unlocked for this particular green exile, right? Nothing makes sense about this. Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense right now. I'm not gonna give it too much of a thought. Let's just go ahead and run back. I wonder if there's something in between that we can check out. I want to have us go and investigate Maki's room first. I'm gonna walk for now. I'm gonna just regular walk for now, in case there's something. In case maybe we can run to Maki by any chance. If you can, then I'll just start fast traveling from now on. But on my way there, on my way to labs, I want to try to walk there, see if there's something we can notice. Particularly somebody we can interact with. Preferably Maki, because we kind of got off on a bad foot with Maki. I want to try to make amends if possible. Let's see, anything here? Maki? No, Maki is nowhere to be found. God damn it! He's gonna be pissed now. I really don't want to be getting a bad side. I even said, like, Shuichi, you gotta protect that smile. Not make her even more, you know, not make her grimace even more. God damn it. And whatever, let's go to lab. She should be on this next floor here. I should be able to head over to her lab and see if there's a missing bag there. If there was a missing bag, somebody definitely did snag the bag from her room, and that is the same bag. It's not somebody, Himiko. We can't even say somebody, it's Himiko that snagged the bag. But why would she do that? Why would she snag the bag? Just to give Kaito the crossbow so he can attack Kokichi? That could be a possibility that maybe Kokichi did end up killing Kaito. No, that Kokichi ended up killing Kaito. No, Kaito ended up killing Kokichi with a crossbow. And the poison, we still don't know what the poison is for. Even if it's a poison, I don't know. There's too much smudge going on. See, there's some sort of tomfoolery happening here, ladies and gentlemen. And about this particular thing, see, the way it's covered up, I don't like that. I don't like the one bit. I feel like there's something on top covered, on the bottom, and on the side covered. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Feels like there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone here. Hope you're ready. Are those weapons? See, I went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaito had them. Also, this whole thing, still to this day, you know what this makes me think of? Like a Little Red Riding Hood or something. I mean, it has a whole Hitman attire. There's the costume right there, there's the weapons. That looks insane. Anyway, there they are, black cases. Aha! Only 2 this time. I'm pretty certain there were 3 back in the day. This is suspected. The 2 black bags, or 2 bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. The cases with the crossbows. Crossbows on the side, but disassembled.
No.
Looks like they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. That too. when I was here with Kaito before. There were 3 of them. Aha. So that's where... And I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow and hanger must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's very difficult to put together the crossbow. Don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
Think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Crossbow hadn't updated. You know what I mean. Okay, we should definitely ask Maki about this. We should also ask Himiko about this in particular. That is something to definitely note of. Why did Himiko grab the bag? To give it to Kaito just to kill Kokichi? I mean, I guess that would have been possible, but how would you know that Kaito can put together a crossbow or not? Would you know? Because as far as I knew, the only people that knew about it was Shuichi, because he was there, present, watching Kaito put it together. Maki, who taught him how to do it. And then Kaito himself, because they requested that Maki would teach him. What is Himiko doing? What is Himiko doing? She clearly ran in with the bag and gave it to him. What is she doing? That arm as well, we gotta check it out as soon as possible. Hopefully we can at a certain point. That'd be really cool to investigate that room in particular. It's really nice and broody. Let's go in here. See something. The bottle of poison in the hanger. And to confirm that it came from here. Give me a sec, I'm checking some here. Small glass bottles right down the counter. A bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. I want to note something. Now this is just me. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything just yet. I'm not gonna say anything just yet. Okay. Just remember the color coloration, or anything at all about this. Yeah. Antidotes, huh? I don't know that we're here. According to the label, each bottle is only one dose. See, what I'm kind of trying to wonder here is the cap color, right? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now exactly what I'm thinking of here. If you look at this thing, maybe just me being hypersensitive over nothing, I don't know. But I'm not trying to jump to conclusions, I'm just trying to grasp at something I possibly can grasp at. So, the cap is blue, and the stripe on the bottle is also blue. It feels like there's something about this in particular. The fact that the top and the bottom of the lettering, above the name poison, are crossed out, makes me wonder if it's not poison there, but it's actually antidote. The design in particular, the design of the bottle itself, you know, with the blue cap, just like the blue caps over here with the antidote, and the blue stripes around the actual label, make me feel like what we found in the bathroom was actually the antidote. Right? Oh, well, why would you have the antidote then? According to the label, each bottle is only one dose. And each one only works on specific poison.
Well,
I suppose it makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poisons. It must be true for the antidotes. Okay, can we check the shelf of chemicals though? There's several bottles of poison lined up here. Haven't seen any poison outside of the lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside the bottle than the others. The label says strike 9 poison. Poison takes more time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. Although it requires time to circulate, even a small amount in the body will result in certain death. You can imagine this small amount in the bottle for no reason. Must be a clue. Wait, hold on, I missed out on that whole thing. Give me a sec. The many poison lined up on the shelf in the Ultimate Detectives Research Lab. One of all them, only the strike 9 poison bottle has less poison in it. Wait a minute. Takes some time for strike 9 to fully take effect, but it's 100% fatal even if a small amount enters the body. This one has less poison in it. Alright, Crazy theory, we'll obviously take it with a grain of salt. Himiko took the bag from, as assuming, Himiko was the one with the bag, clearly. Himiko took the bag from Maki's research lab with the crossbow and the bolts in there. Pretty sure they come instead of something. Disassembled crossbow. She then came over here to the lab to take the antidote. I'm guessing pour it out, right? Just pour out and get rid of it. And then put the strychnine poison, a little bit of strychnine poison, and pour it into the antidote bottle. And put it in the case. I don't know why exactly she would do that, but that's the only way. That's the only reason I would think that why there's be less poison in this particular strychnine poison bottle. Then she took the whatchamacallit. She took the bag with the crossbow and the bolts and the poison. I'm trying to rationalize everything right now. Took it over to Kaito, fed it through the window in the bathroom. For Kaito to assemble the bow and use the bolts, dip them in the poison maybe, and use the bolts to attack and fight Kokichi. But if Himiko did that, why didn't she just put the actual poison bottle in there and pour a little bit of poison into the antidote bottle? Why would she do that? Unless she wanted for Kaito to actually kill Kokichi. And she put the antidote bottle in there, but in fact it was actual poison there. Ooh, that could have been a possibility. Oh my god, she could have been trying to set up for Kokichi to... Not Kokichi, for Kokichi to be killed by Kaito. But wait, why would Himiko do that though? The plan of action I already have planned out in my mind. But the motive, I need to know the motive. What the fuck is going on here? What the actual fuck is going on here? Striking on poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for striking on poison. Hold on. Notice the lettering and the wording for this particular thing. Knight's Hate antidote. Hemlock antidote. Arsenic antidote. What's another bottle with a similar kind of coloration to be found? With the blue cap and the blue stripe around the label. This here. We have the strychnine poison. Let's assume this bottle actually would have strychnine on top, poison in the middle, antidote. Maybe this is it. Makes me think that maybe this is the strychnine poison antidote. Like this bottle was supposed to be the strychnine poison antidote, but Himiko poured it out, put a poison into the antidote instead. Have Kaito probably dip the bolts into the poison and shoot a Kokichi? But then what the fuck is Kokichi? Another theory that I have here in particular is Kaito's coat has a hole in his jacket. So maybe Kokichi got his hands on a crossbow and actually shot Kaito with it? And because it was poison, he killed Kaito. Maybe Kokichi was trying to hide the evidence of Kaito's dead body by putting it in the press. That could be a possibility. Anyway, let's go back. Though from different poison. What could that mean?
Alright.
Investigate this room thoroughly. Didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around. The killing game hasn't ended. And Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be.
No.
It's too soon to be thinking that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. Should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something I should check again. Let's go there right now. Let's go. We could probably even ask Himiko about the whole thing. Maybe see what she thinks about the entire thing.
1, 2, 1, 2.
He is all that remains of a once powerful nation.